Virgo, welcome to your November readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Virgo, I feel that for some of you, there's this energy of going into November feeling, exhausted, tired, but still needing to push forward because there's an accomplishment coming. And I feel that you may be feeling and recognizing that over time as November unfolds, that you can't stop now because this is reaching, it's like that energy of things coming together, and you want a conclusion towards something that is going to come as you organize your life. I feel it's like things are falling into place as you recognize the proper function of every single thing. So this is complex, but the message that came across is that I feel that some Virgos have decided or will be deciding to remain calm, cool, collected, grounded, focused on the heavy loads in work and ambitions or responsibilities they have, to avoid, dwelling emotionally too much on the past lingering doubts or unresolved situations that still control them, or that still are hard to accept or forgive or move on from. And so what I feel is, as you are balancing yourself and as you are focused on remaining, sane and healthy and calm and, trusting that time is, time has a very precious way of giving us the answers we need, but sometimes our impatience and our restlessness doesn't allow us to be settled on that notion that time, for me, time doesn't heal all wounds, as they state, but time does offer answers on its own terms. And it's a matter of giving up control and allowing things to come together when they are supposed to. And I feel for some Virgos, this is a very strong karmic lesson and teaching. And what I feel is that you are more allowant and more acceptant of things you don't know, things you cannot know at this time, than before. So as before, you would be more restless, more overwhelmed. I feel that you are doing your best to enlighten yourself and, hope for the best and hope that the resolution will come. You have a lot of major cards. You have the World, the Justice, Temperance, and the Star. So, and you repeat the number 6. So there's a lot of focus on you remaining balanced, on you remaining focused on what you want to create and bring together in your life, what needs to be reconciled, where peace and amends needs to happen. I also feel that some Virgos are going to deal with a situation that requires forgiveness and acceptance, that may come from a past it may come with the 6 of Cups here in the near future. It may come from a past situation, a past relationship, childhood event, whichever has a root on a past event that caused some. I feel that some Virgos are dealing with past situations that hurt them, and besides that, it didn't provide that sense, it made you quite lost. For some Virgos, it's accepting whatever this confusional state created in you and in your life, a mess, confusion, lack of power, lack of belief. And it's forgiving that, accepting that that happened because you were learning and growing and evolving from it in a certain way. Others of you is accepting and forgiving what you feel was unfair treatment, an unfair person, injustice that was made in your life, and believing that things are going to start be setting in motion back to balance. So whichever was unfair, whichever was unjust, or that you feel you didn't deserve, I feel that for some Virgos, things are going to turn around. And you're going to receive, this is why I feel it's a karmic time, but it's a karmic reward. If you keep pushing it and focusing here on balance and healing, and also paying attention to some signs. I saw this energy of the witch. So you have here some psychic, spiritual intuition working at your advantage. If you tune into it, you will enlighten and receive signs and answers to your prayers quite strongly. I feel that some Virgos are battling in November between this, trying to understand what it's real and what it's not, what is just a fantasy, a dream, smoked mirrors, and what is true. Others of you are just trying to heal in your own ways and terms. Some of you is by throwing yourselves at work, at things that require a heavy load, but it's that sense of, at the end of the day, being so tired you don't want to think about anything else. That can be an evasion, but I feel that whatever you have been trying to run away from, as time is working here, you are becoming more acceptant of it. So your evasion will not be, I feel, as damaging as it could have been before. I feel that you're just focusing on things you can do, while other things that you cannot do or figure out at this time are not responsive to your efforts. Some of you are, wanting something or someone to respond to your efforts, and it's been a struggle. Even though I feel November may be a month where that struggle starts to pay off, but there's still here pressure, needing to pressure, needing to push, needing to be strong. Others of you are dealing here with some situations that may feel, kind of uncertain if you should trust or not. Some of you may have your sixth sense really working and telling you to not trust something, and that there's something that is fishy, or something that's going on around you doesn't smell right. And I feel that that is going to be revealed to you, if it is or not. As well, you tune into your intuitive gifts. I also feel that some Virgos could do well by asking the universe or God or whatever your beliefs are. I feel that Virgos have here an energy of answers being given to them through different outlets. So for those of you who have been, desperate to know something, I feel that in the psychic realm, spiritual realm, you can find answers as simply as asking something and waiting to see what type of events, people, and situations come to you as a reflection of that prayer. Others of you are just questioning if things are putting things into perspective, as you are more able to detach detach from worries and emotional troubles, as you have the Six of Swords. So some of you are just questioning, is this, does this matter or not? Is this worth my energy, time, or not? Some of you are just, you're trying to really set things on the right place with the Justice here in subconscious, and you're dealing here with an uncomfortable situation, I feel, in this judgment that you're trying to make and assertion of decisions, because there's still here something missing, the World. To get towards that level of conclusion here, things coming together and a chapter closing so a new one can begin. So I feel that November for some of you is still a month where you will need to persevere and endure. Even though I feel that there's going to be certain things coming up, I feel that you may have a person or a situation from the past coming here to apologize or to say that they are sorry or to try to fix or amend something they've done, and I see this acceptance, I see this energy of, when the fences collapse and two people come together and they see themselves from a soul level to a soul level, and you can understand and forgive and have compassion towards this person or what the situation meant to you, just as simply as maybe you may figure out in November, again, that maybe it doesn't matter that much. Putting things on the grand scale. I feel that Virgos as well are trying to put things, getting out of the little details and trying to trust that there is a bigger picture, trying to trust that the universe is conjuring at your favor. So here is where I feel there is a shift, is where you are more allowing. There's an allowance of time, an allowance of what that allowance, I feel that whatever you are allowing, whatever you are trying your best to accept, you are healing. And you are allowing a very interesting, beautiful, humbling experience to occur in your life that can be life-changing in terms of beliefs, in terms of trust in the divine, and in things you cannot explain logically. I feel that there's spiritual blessings around you, and things are coming together, things are coming and designing themselves to be in terms of spiritually, to give you an upgrade, soul growth, evolution of consciousness. In terms of the physical reality, to grant you success and to end chapters that need an ending, but also to grant you success and accomplishment in what you have been working for so tirelessly. So kind of I feel that November may be the last month for sure of this year cycle where it's that last run until you reach the end of that goal. It's like charging ahead, as tired and bruised and maybe confused as you are, is still charging ahead. You have some heavy loads here. You have some, I don't know, it may be that you have a lot of work on your plate, you have a lot of things at the same time, or responsibilities, family pressures. You may have this burden in your back, but you can and you will overcome it by persevering. It's quite a humbling month, yes. And actually I feel that in a certain level, after you push forward in these burdens you are carrying, you're going to strike, this energy of strike when you win something and you finally get it. I feel that you are going to be granted some, I feel that some Virgos are here to have even a new role, a new type of role in society, or to what their world is. You know, it's like you're going to rise into a different type of figure in your world or the world at large. There's a sense of growth and recognition and responsibilities associated with that. For some of you, this is about success and perseverance and believing that you will attain your goals, and you will end this chapter or this book in the best possible way, because you deserve it, because you believe that you deserve it. Others of you, this is about ambitions and attainment of something. Others of you, this is upon healing relationship dynamics and healing past issues that have been lingering, and realizing that they need acceptance, forgiveness, and sometimes a simple "I'm sorry, I am so sorry" can do wonders. And I feel there is an experience coming on those terms for you. It could be just internally, you finding ways to forgive what needs forgiveness on your side, or actually a person and a circumstance bringing that to the surface. And I feel you will forgive. I really do. So I hope Virgos have a great November. Thank you so much for all of you who have been liking, sharing, subscribing. I really appreciate it. And please keep doing so. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.